I hope you guys are doing fantastic. We got a lot to cover here. I'm telling you guys, we've got 800,000 checks that are going out, $31 billion in one batch and $376 billion in another. Incredible news. Also in the headlines, Tesla is under federal investigation for letting drivers play video games while driving. That's very interesting. Also, will Omicron variant necessitate additional coronavirus stimulus checks? Did they just looking at thesaurus to find that word? They couldn't say, are we going to get a check? Probably, folks. Cleveland area hospital battle the latest COVID-19 surge. They put an ad in the local newspaper that reads, help, they need help. Yes, it's very impossible that many will see a continuation of those stimulus money into next year, as so many problems still exist out there, and it isn't going away right away. Why? Well, one state has an incredible surplus of $31 billion. Like I've talked about in many videos now, $350 billion. This state, $31 billion, right? They're sitting there with money going, okay, Bob, what are we going to spend it on? And they can't find anything to spend it on. They can't find a way to give it to their rich friends like Amazon or Tesla or someone else, right? Like in Nevada here, we gave billions of dollars in incentives to Tesla to come here for the gig factory in Reno. So yeah, they can't find a way to give it to their cronies. So what they're having to do is, well, they got to give it to you. Yeah, because they can't find a way to get it to their rich friends. That means millions of Americans could very easily be getting another second round of checks. So find out what this means for a fourth stimulus check, how $376 billion worth of stimulus money is being sent out to help us through the harsh winter that we're up against, and how 800,000 checks are about to go out the door right now. Hey everybody, it's Andrew Cartwright here. I hope you're having a thankful, thoughtful, enjoyable, thirsty Thursday on this exciting day. This is your stimulus check, second stimulus check, third stimulus check, fourth stimulus check, executive action, executive orders, and stimulus package update for Thursday, December 23rd, 2021. My goal in these videos is to give you the best access to government and private money for yourself, your loved ones, and of course your business. If you have a business and you're looking for money, down below I have a link, Capital Velocity, 12 different programs, 75 banking partners, up to $5 million to help you with your business. So make sure you check it out. We got credit lines, we got all kinds of stuff. Also, I'm giving away $2,000. All you got to do to participate in that is subscribe. It's absolutely free. Like the video if you enjoy the content. It helps out so much. It's the biggest thing that you can really do for me. And also the channel. In addition, throw a comment in the comment section. I answer those comments, so I'd love to see you in the comments. That's where the best action happens. But we're going to pick a random comment, and I'm going to give away $2,000. So make sure you do that, or please do that, or just do it. Why not, right? Also, this channel is dedicated to your personal finance, real estate, stock market, stimulus, crypto, unemployment, and of course, grants and PPP loans, because this is to help you get money. I have another channel, which is the Andrew Cartwright Show, which is all about making money. Also, check out my real estate program for $99. How to buy, when to buy, market cycles. I spent $45 million making all the mistakes. So you don't have to. You can spend $99, a $10,000 course, a completely insane price. And you get 36 videos, resource list, everything. I got motivational workshop. I got all kinds of stuff in the description. Free stocks, free crypto, good stuff in there. All stuff that you get. But first, California has a stimulus surplus. Yes, California has $31 billion, folks. I've been saying this. And that money could potentially mean more money in your pocket. The state will have to use this money for something. So why not write us personal checks while the pandemic continues? This is a problem with states, all 50 states and 5 territories. They have money. They have to find a way to spend it. And Washington didn't allow them to spend it any way they wanted. Governor Gavin Newsom said, quote, how we framed this historical surplus last year, similarly, we will frame our approach this year. Meaning, if they gave away money last year, wouldn't this mean they were going to give away money this year as well? I'm very proud of the historical tax rebate last year, and I look forward to making the decision that I think is the best interest of the 40 million Californians, end quote. So this is Governor Gavin Newsom, who has the same problem every governor has across the United States. They have $350 billion that they don't know what to do with. It's estimated that in total, 9 million people in California will have received a check by the time 2020 comes to an end. Those checks that I've covered, many of them. As part of California's comeback plan, Newsom signed legislation into law in the summer that allocated a total of $12 billion towards stimulus payments. As it stands right now, it looks like the budget surplus could at least allow Californians to reduce their taxes and improve public schools. That's amazing news. But that's not all. That they're going to actually be doing quite a bit more of this. I mean, $31 billion can kind of go a long way, right? I mean, wouldn't you say? I mean, this money could very likely lead to another round of Golden State stimulus payments, which we've covered, the 600, the 500, the 1,100 total that's come in. The Golden State Stimulus 3 could be, and if your state is not stepping up to the plate, go, California is on number 3. What's with us? So let's hope that Gavin Newsom does the right thing and offers personal stimulus checks to the good people of California. I have lots of relatives there and friends and family. Went to school there, went to high school, junior high, elementary school in California. I'd love to see my friends get money. This money will go a long way, and definitely it will mean a lot to so many people. Meanwhile, get this, $376 billion in American Rescue Plan funds was set aside to assist Americans during this harsh winter. I'm talking about winter. 376 just for winter. 376 billion. First of all, about 350 billion sits in state and local recovery funds alone. And that money is already allocated to help people this winter. So that money is going to be coming out. On top of that, an additional 4.5 billion is being allocated to help low-income households pay their energy bills this season. Some will have to ask for this, which is why you watch this channel to say, where do I go? What do I do? Your energy bill is on the block to be able to be taken care of. So make sure you reach out. And there's the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program. Google that, check it out in your state, which the funds from that are between $3 billion to $4 billion, serving around 5 million households, according to the White House. This comes straight from the top, people. I was watching Jen Penske today talk about testing and how this virus is, they're getting more test kits out to everybody. Funds will remain available, though, all the way through September of 2022. We're talking 10 months, folks, or 9 if you count, if you're already out of this month. There are other funds that are planned that could go towards assisting with energy costs, $21.5 billion from a December 2020 program. The emergency rental assistance could also go a long way. We also have student loans that Biden just said they're going to push out to May. I'm not kidding. The fact is the energy prices are soaring at the worst possible point. Students don't want to pay their payments, which is awesome because they need the money. The Energy Information Administration, the EIA, expected heating oil costs to rise by 43% as compared to last year. That could mean 500 plus jump in utility bills for families with electricity bills, along with the climbing over $50. As the EIA also predicted, propane gas costs have risen, get this, 54%. Natural gas is up 30%, and electricity is increased by 6%. This money is meant for low-income families who might have a hard time making ends meet during the winter with these unexpected rise in prices. If you've got propane, gas, and electricity, all of that went up. And in addition to gas prices, this money is meant for low-income families who might have a hard time making ends meet during this winter, along with the inflation we've had. What do you think about that? 8%. Love to hear in the comments. Literally, like we're at 8% for inflation. These energy costs, though, and prices are high. We make sure that people live comfortably during the holidays so they don't have to turn off their heat. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, more checks are coming for the good people of California. More than $500 million in Golden State 2 stimulus checks have been going out to Californians as part of the latest round of checks, giving some families a holiday bonus at the end of the year. About 9,000 payments worth $6.1 billion were issued December 10th, according to the Franchise Tax Board, as part of the latest rounds. About 794,000 checks worth around $568 million were being mailed during December 13th through December 31st. Overall, that's 803,000 people getting stimulus checks until the end of the year in that state alone. At least if you live in the 720 to 927 area code, you can expect a payment between 12/13/2021 to 12/31/2021. So in the next week. As always, I love to hear your thoughts and stories that happen, and what the best stuff happens in the comments. Best stuff happens. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. We got a lot to cover here. I'm telling you guys, we've got 800,000 checks that are going out, $31 billion in one batch and $376 billion in another. Incredible news. Also in the headlines, Tesla is under federal investigation for letting drivers play video games while driving. That's very interesting. Also, will Omicron variant necessitate additional coronavirus stimulus checks? Did they just looking at the source to find that word? They couldn't say, are we going to get a check? Probably, folks. Cleveland area hospital battled the latest COVID-19 surge. They put an ad in the local newspaper that reads, help, they need help. Yes, it's very impossible that many will see a continuation of those stimulus money into next year, as so many problems still exist out there, and it isn't going away right away. Why? Well, one state has an incredible surplus of $31 billion.